Welcome to Uncaged Zoo Tours. If you are new to the channel and love animals, I recommend and appreciate hitting the like and subscribe buttons and the bell icon to join me on my tours. My friends, we are back at the Dallaszoo to finish the rest of their amazing Wilds of Africa section. Please refer to my Wilds of Africa at the Dallaszoo Part 1 tour to meet their elephants, cheetah, warthogs, and giraffes.
What other kinds of animals are we going to see?
We'll meet some jewels of the African rainforest. Honestly, I don't want to spoil anything, but let's begin. If we go left, we'll end up at giants on the savannah, but this time we're heading right into Gorilla Research Center. The GRC reminds me of the Ford African rainforest at Zoo Atlanta because these apes have tons of space to roam around. The zoo is home to two troops, a family troop and a bachelor troop. I talked about silverback troops in my Ford African rainforest at Zoo Atlanta tour, but have you ever wondered when gorillas act aggressively?
Not really, but that could be why gorillas got that bad reputation.
That's probably a good reason, but gorillas are shy and gentle, and they only need to act aggressively to protect their family from a predator or rival silverback. Gorillas are also vegetarians, which means they eat plants like bamboo, stems, and fruit. They also eat ants and termite larvae, and at the Dallaszoo, lettuce. By the way, gorillas spend a quarter of their day eating. Gorillas are one of my favorite primates, but I said in our last Dallas adventure that there are a bunch of birds here. First, big apes, and now, big birds. I mean cranes. Anyways, this is the wattled crane. That wattle isn't extra fat, it helps control their emotions. When they're stressed or angry, the wattle grows, but shrinks if the bird is calm or happy. And this bird loves aquatic plants. It can dip its entire head underwater so it can feed. Wattled cranes also have a craving for insects, but every so often they will eat snails, amphibians, and snakes. Besides, these cranes are omnivores. They eat plants and animals, but thankfully not us. I would love to talk about the crane's Nile crocodile neighbors, but I didn't see them. Our next stop is the forest aviary, home to many African birds like African sacred ibises, hammerkops, blue-bellied rollers, common shelducks, superb starlings, etc. Oh, and there are some white-faced whistling ducks native to South America.
Which bird are you going to talk about? There are so many options.
I'm going to talk about the hooded vulture. Hooded vultures are one of Africa's smallest vultures and are also very shy.
I guess that's why they're just cleaning their feathers and giving you the death stare.
Good point. Like I said in my Africa at the Cincinnati Zoo tour, vultures help the savannah by eating dead animals. But all that can be messy. A vulture shakes its bald head to help clean themselves up. If vultures are circling nearby, they're waiting for a predator to finish eating or for other vultures to join them at the feast. Vultures also circle to control their flight as they can be clumsy. Because of their small size, hooded vultures are the first vultures to spot a carcass of a dead zebra. Vultures are helpful in their own way, but the next animal is related to us. My friends, welcome to Chimpanzee Forest, which opened in 1997. And now, for the first time since my Gombe Forest at the Chattanooga Zoo tour and sharing 98% of our DNA, the chimpanzees. Chimps aren't picky eaters, and like the wattled crane, are omnivores, as they love to eat corn and pineapple at the Dallaszoo. In the wild, chimps have a very diverse diet and are known to eat colobus monkeys. Like a police chief, the troop leader can hoot and bark orders to the rest of the family, and by working together, they can take down a colobus monkey.
I guess that's another reason why chimps are so related to us. They can work together and keep the troop strong.
That's a great point. Chimps also communicate with each other using different gestures, facial expressions, and vocalization. The dallaszoo is home to around 6 chimps, and like us, they also have opposable thumbs to help grab things and provide an iron grip on trees. The best way to record the chimps is at 11:30 during the keeper chat. The next couple of animals live in a hard and rocky place called Okapi, a vast rock formation that provides many animals food, water, and shelter. Another aviary contains 4 more birds, but the only bird cooperating is another blue-bellied roller. And we can also take one more look at the forest aviary. I'll talk about you another time, my stork friends. The next animal is built for life on the rocks. Welcome to my tours, Mr. or Mrs. Klipspringer. The Klipspringer's name translates to rock jumper in the Afrikaans language.
But how are they built for the rocks?
For starters, Klipspringers have thick, hollow fur, which protects against the rocky terrain. Their hooves are tiny and cylindrical shaped and act like climbing boots. Klipspringers mate for life. And when a hungry leopard is nearby, they will make a piercing alarm call and head to higher ground. When a Klipspringer is hungry, it can stand on its hind legs and eat some tender and juicy leaves from a tree growing on the side of the mountain. Next door is a sleepy Cape porcupine living in the former meerkat exhibit. Let's move on before it wakes up. I don't want any quills in my face. Phew, that was close. We made it to the hippo outpost, and the first exhibit of this sub-area is another aviary.
How many aviaries does the zoo have?
A lot. But this one contains saddle-billed storks, another hooded vulture, and a white-backed vulture. I guess they're busy getting their feathers cleaned, and I don't want them to give me the death stare. So let's move on. Zoos play a big part in breeding animals because it helps the species survive. Many zoos are known for breeding certain animals, but the dallaszoo is known for breeding the Okapi. Like other animals of the Congo, Okapis are endangered due to poaching and deforestation, and some people hunt this mammal for its striped and velvety skin. However, the dallaszoo has played a big part in ensuring the Okapi's survival. 36 calves have been born at the dallaszoo, and over 75% of all Okapis in the Association of Zoos and Aquariums are related to Dallas's offspring. The dallaszoo is home to 4 Okapis. Like the giraffe, Okapis have ossicones, 2 bony structures on the top of their head. The males have harder ossicones than the females, and like giraffes, can use them when fighting with other males. However, Okapis are very shy around humans, and that velvety skin is great camouflage when hiding in the dark forest. And now it's time to meet the stars of this outpost, the hippos. Like I said in my Zambezi River Hippocamp tour at the Memphis Zoo, a hippo's mouth is a great weapon for defense and eating. They can also have a really bad temper.
Why are hippos so angry?
In the dry season, hippopods crowd together in one watering hole, causing tempers to flare. It's like sharing a bath with a losing sports team. The male hippo is usually in charge of the pod, is very territorial, and can attack anyone that gets in his way, including other males. Opening their huge mouths at 180 degrees, hippos use their ivory tusks to bite at each other's skin, knock their skulls together, and push each other around. A hippo's tusks are constantly sharpened whenever they close their mouths, and that jaw hinges far back and is powered by huge muscles. Those weapons are great for defending their turf or just eating plants. Hippos are also vulnerable to being endangered due to poaching and habitat loss, but they're not as endangered as the pygmy hippo. My friends, the best way to record the hippos is to visit them at 2:30 p.m. That's when the keeper chat is, and it's a great way to get the best footage. The very last animals you might see in wilds of Africa are lesser flamingos, which were off exhibit due to that dangerous bird flu. But there's still a Cos corva swan, which lives in South America, and a northern spur-winged goose. And that wraps up our second Dallas adventure. Now it's time to vote. Which Dallas exhibit would you like to see next? Would you like to meet some rare raptors, an active sloth, and witness the return of the giant anteater at Wings of Wonder? Or would you like to take a quick look at the zoo's tigers at the endangered tiger habitat? Today's question is, have you ever been to a keeper chat at a zoo? As always, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for watching.